So let's see how my seat fared out the first day. You can tell it's been a busy day at the laundromat. That we should be looking at a pretty decent haul. Past couple days we've been gaining quarters, so hopefully it'll be the same. Claw machine's pretty empty. Should have make a pretty decent profit off that this week. If my mind don't change, Tuesday I believe I'm gonna go get a prize redemption game called the Winner's Cube. I'm gonna take a look at it. It's 200 bucks. I figure I can get it for 150. It needs a stepper motor. I figure I can. I've looked at them. I should be able to get them about 100, 150. I'd like to put a prize redemption machine right where that Coke's machine's sitting now. I'd like to have stacker. That's just one of my personal favorites. But I'd also, if I could find one, I'd like to have that cut the string game. Put maybe like an Xbox, a PlayStation, or a Wii in there, or not a Wii. No one plays Wii no more. But just something that I could charge $1 for that would generate a crap ton more revenue. But let's get the crack of this. Laundromat's not going to clean itself, is it? Let's get down to business and let's get some quarters collected. I think we're going to have about a $500 day. We'll see. I love seeing my 60-pounders used. That means I don't think people realize it, but if I'm not mistaken, these use less water in a cycle than a top loader does. So when they use these large format machines, they're making me money and saving me money. I think the other day, I've said it before, I'm not going to get money. Yeah, I'm going to get money out of that machine. I never film this machine just because it's such a hassle, but today I'll film it for y'all. I'm definitely going to try to get with him this week if he comes down here, and maybe get in here for a change out of the claw machine, because it looks like this week our schedules might align. I've had a busy week of running, and I am editing Saturday's video on Saturday morning. Oh, never mind. It's not Saturday morning yet. I've still got 10 minutes. But wouldn't you know it, I got to the part on my video where I was talking about getting with the guy that does my claw machine and maybe trying to get a video of it. I was at the dentist's office finally replacing my missing teeth. That was my wife laughing in the background. But wouldn't you know it, the guy calls me and says, "Hey, I'm at the laundromat. Could you disable the security system so I can fill up the claw machine?" So I missed out this time, so I will try to definitely get with him next time and get that whole process videoed. He comes in with trash bags full of toys, so it's an interesting little process. But anyways, I was on Craigslist the other day, which it shocks me too that people actually still use Craigslist. But if Facebook don't get their crap straight and figure it out, people's gonna go back to Craigslist. But anyways, I'm all the time looking for laundromats in my surrounding area, and I found a pair of laundromats that someone's selling for $40,000 altogether. I couldn't tell you specifics off the top of my head. A halfway decent deal. Probably try to knock them down, get $7,000–8,000 off the price if it were a little bit closer. Unfortunately, it's about an hour away. And I don't know if it's an hour away from our little circle. I've got a little circle pretty much around my house. Me and my parents, we don't live too far away, but each laundromat, all three laundromats are about 20 minutes from us in each direction. So it really doesn't fit in our niche. But it may be worth going looking at. I might check, see if they're still on there and just go kick the tires. You never know. Might be one of those things you don't go and look at and you regret not going and looking at it. And my wife can go and get some of the famous spaghetti down there. But I'm all the time looking for laundromats, stuff to add value to our laundromat. I seen a really good, I heard a really good point on, I believe his name is Justin Berry podcast, Laundromat Resource. He made a really good point, and I never really thought about that. When you go to sell a laundromat, most people, they do to come up with a cash value price, they do a NOI times between 3 and 5 a year. So just for easy money's sakes, say a place netted $10,000 a year after all expenses paid. Then you multiply that by 3, 4, or 5. You're looking at a $30,000 to $50,000 selling price. It just really depends on the area you're in and on how you how they apply the multiplier. So say at the end of the month, you were able to increase your net operating income by $100. you times that by 12. That means you created $1,200 worth of net operating income per year. All right, good and dandy. That's great. You made extra money, but you also just grew your business's value. Your business is now worth anywhere from $36,000 to $6,000 more than what you were just by adding extra revenue. And I thought that was just a really great point that he made. And if I think about it, I'll link him down in the notes. Sometimes between me editing the video and putting the video out and writing the description, it's several days in advance, and I'm very, 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 very forgetful. I try to remember, but it don't always work out. I'm gonna start with these machines up here so I can finish what we were talking about. But that's a very good way of looking at it. And that's what you want to do in business. You want to drive down expenses and drive up income. I mean, I know that sounds like, duh, but just a really good way of looking at it. Not only when you drive up your income and drive down your expenses, are you increasing your monthly, yearly profit, but you're also increasing the value of your business. Definitely go and check him out if you're a newer, or hey, anybody, honestly. His podcasts are really well put together. He's all the time got people on there. There were a couple on there yesterday that I listened to that had built over 400 laundromats out in California. And that's crazy. I could never dream, in the area that I live in, I could never dream even coming nowhere near ever owning maybe, I don't know, I'm not even going to say, just because that's crazy. Here's where we're at so far on change. But he has really good tips. He has really good, like I said, he has a really well put together podcast. And he seems like a person who's learned through trial and error, and also by, getting mentors, getting coaches, knowing people in the business. So definitely head on over and check out his podcast if you're interested in laundromats. His name is Jordan Berry. Jordan Berry. It never fails. I always drop quarters. But I also always find my quarters. Actually, I'm going to do something a little different today. That's a pretty decent amount to come out of them machines right there. People normally use my double stacks, which I found. I checked on them. I don't know about them. I found 3 machines just like my double stacks, but I don't know if I should go get them. It'd be nice to add 3 extra dryers, but is it worth it? I don't know. Told you, never fails. Me dropping coins. Now that's a really good haul right there. This is what I love about that thing. I'll have to figure out something there. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. There's always something going on with the Laundromat. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Drop me a comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and God bless. Stay tuned for after this. I've got a sneak preview of what's to come on Cruising with Christy once we're allowed to go cruising again. I'm still waiting on, of course, the cruise industries to open up and my work to say, hey, it's okay for you to go cruising. But here's just a little taste of what we have planned for later on in the future.
That's funny. It just won't go away. Yeah, mine too. Do you dare? Do you dare?